So intermittent fasting. So first, I kind of mentioned my modified version where I just keep the protein low in the morning. Keep it 20 grams or less. Don't knock up that mTOR. You can do your typical 12 by 12. That's really good. Have your dinner by 7 or 8. Don't eat till 7 or 8 the next morning. That's still pretty good. Try to go 4 to 5 hours in between meals, maybe even 6 if you're doing really good and you have a good breakfast. You can do an 18 by 6. What does that look like? That's like basically 18 by 6 is going to be like lunch or your first meal around 2 o'clock and your last meal around 7 or 8. Or your 16 by 8 will be your first meal maybe at noon, second meal at 5, maybe something right before bed, right? It's hard to get enough calories in one meal. Some people talk about doing an OMAD. Well, the problem with an OMAD, you're going to have to get all your nutrition in one meal. That's a lot of stress on your tummy. That's a lot. If you look at, you may need 2,500 calories. Good luck. You're going to be eating for well over an hour at that meal because you're going to need, if I'm 210 pounds, 215, I'm going to need probably 150 grams of protein at one meal. That's a lot. That's like a pound and a half of steak. That's a big salad. That's a full avocado. It's a lot of food in one meal. Now, if you have amazing digestion, you're not that stressed, you're taking a lot of HCl and enzymes, and you have like probably an hour to eat, you're going to be like Thanksgiving dinner type of stuff, right? Undo the belt 2 notches. All right. So, it could work for some. I think it's easier to do at least 2 meals. 2 meals allows you to cut that in half. And then I think a variation of 2 to 3 is the best, just to get the nutrition in and not stuff your body so much at one sitting where you have to process it and handle it all. So that's kind of my take on it. And so a 12 by 12, I think, is something that most people can do. And again, don't do intermittent fasting every day. You want some variation with this. I try to definitely intermittent fast if I know I'm going to fly or I'm doing things out of the routine where I'm not going to be around great food. I'll take that as an opportunity to fast. Also, that modified breakfast fast is a great way to do it by keeping the protein down and decreasing the mTOR. And then 1 or 2 days a week, choose a day to do an intermittent fast. Just skip breakfast. Keep it simple. Skip breakfast, come in and have a bigger lunch and a dinner to compensate, and try to choose days that are less stressful. Because if you're having less nutrition coming in during the morning hours, you may feel a little bit more tired if you're not used to it. So try to choose your days where you have more stress, where you eat. That way you have nutrition coming in. And then also, if you're going to have a fasting day, know that to be like a day where you have less stress coming in on the queue. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed today's podcast. If you did, please let me know. I really appreciate it. I'd like you guys to get give me some input. Put your comments down below. In general, lab testing, CRP, fasting insulin, my functional glucose tolerance test. That's your fasting 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour. We want to be not below 120 to 140 in hour 1, back below 120 to 100 in hour 2, and definitely below 100 in hour 3. Get your fasting insulin. Again, you can use a blood sugar meter like the Keto Mojo. Here's mine. We'll put a description or an Amazon link in the description for you guys.